Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving deep into AMD's guide on running DeepSeek R1 distilled reasoning models. It's amazing how far this technology has come.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this. These DeepSeek R1 models use chain-of-thought reasoning, right? That's a big deal for complex tasks.
Exactly. Instead of spitting out an immediate answer, they meticulously generate a thinking sequence, processing tons of tokens. Think of it like a human carefully considering different angles before forming an opinion. It takes longer, but the results are often far more accurate, especially in scientific research or complex mathematical problems.
So what kind of hardware support are we talking about here? I'm guessing it's not just any old CPU.
You're right. AMD supports various DeepSeek R1 distillations across its RyzenAI processors and Radeon GPUs. The larger the processor, like the RyzenAI Max Plus 395 series, the bigger the models it can handle, such as QN32B. Mid-range RyzenAI processors might manage QN14B or Llama 14B. Similarly, high-end Radeon cards like the RX 7900 XTX can run QN32B, but smaller models are better suited for lower-tier cards. And, importantly, AMD recommends Q4KM quantization to optimize memory usage.
Q4KM quantization? Could you explain that a bit more?
Sure. It's a way to reduce the size of the model, making it more efficient. Think of it like compressing a large file. You lose some detail, but the file becomes much smaller and easier to manage. This is crucial for running these large models on less powerful hardware.
I see. So how do you actually get this up and running? Is it complicated?
Not at all. It's surprisingly straightforward. First, you need the Adrenalin 25.1.1 driver or newer, and LM Studio 0.3.8 or later. Then, you use LM Studio's Discover tab to select your model, ensure Q4KM quantization, and adjust GPU offload layers based on your system's capabilities. After that, it's just a matter of loading the model and interacting with it.
That sounds pretty user-friendly. But what about the different model sizes? How do I choose the right one?
That's a great question. AMD provides a handy table detailing the maximum recommended DeepSeek R1 distill size for different processors and graphics cards. Smaller distills like QN1.5B are blazing fast, perfect for a starting point. Larger ones offer superior reasoning but demand more resources. It's all about finding the sweet spot between performance and capability.
So it's a balancing act between speed and accuracy. Makes sense. And what about the steps involved? Is it a long process?
Not really. It's a 10-step process, but each step is pretty simple. You install the driver and LM Studio, then use the LM Studio interface to select your model, confirm the quantization, adjust the GPU offload layers, and load the model. The whole thing is designed to be intuitive, really user-friendly.
This sounds incredibly promising. The ability to run these powerful models locally, enhancing data security and reducing latency, is a huge advantage. But I'm a little concerned about the memory requirements. Some of those configurations seem pretty demanding.
You're right to be cautious. The documentation emphasizes checking your system's memory requirements to ensure reliable performance. It's crucial to match your hardware to the model size to avoid issues. And remember, using Q4KM quantization helps significantly.
Absolutely, thanks for clarifying that. This has been a really informative discussion. It seems like AMD has made running these advanced reasoning models surprisingly accessible.
My pleasure. It's truly exciting to see how accessible this technology is becoming. Remember to check the official documentation for the most up-to-date information and compatibility details. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.
Bye-bye.